Welcome to the High Road Solution one-step demo series on Segment Clickr. I'm your host, Jenny, and I'm a MarTech consultant and MarTech manager for High Road Solution, and I'm a resident expert at email marketing deliverability best practices, and I use the Twitter handles HighRoadJenny, at Jenny Lassie, and at ZenWorlds. And if you have any questions for me at all in any of the email training topics on Twitter, Instagram, please feel free to use the hashtag deliverability, email chat, email marketing, email forensics, email engagement, any of those fun hashtags if you want to engage in a conversation. So today's content, what is the Segment Clickr feature? What can you do with the feature? And finally, a live demo. So what is the Segment Clickr feature? Essentially, it's an additional step that you can take in the configuration step of the message sending process that allows you to automatically funnel subscribers who click on links in your emails to a specified segment. What can you do with it? Well, have you ever wanted to automate a workflow or send a follow-up message to subscribers who clicked on a link in an email? Well, in the past, you've had to go and do a custom search for any subscriber behavior if they clicked on a certain link and put them into a segment, and it's a very manual process. Using the Segment Clickr feature, it allows you to front load a segment with the qualified engaged subscribers that are clicking on your links and include those subscribers in recurring emails or automating email workflows. So the question is, what would you like to do with it now that you know it's there? And finally, let's go with the live demo. Okay, once you're in your campaign email account, you'll create a message or edit a draft. I already have a draft selected, so I'm just going to go ahead and start crafting my draft, include my segment, and hit Next. Give my email the subject line from name, sender, email, reply to email in the message footer, and then I can pull in any template that I want to start crafting my email. So I've created an email here that I have 3 different links in there. Obviously, to use the Segment Clickr feature, you need to have some links in your email. So I created 3 of them here. These are going to 3 blog posts from High Road's blog. And one is a strategy business link, one is a new member prospecting link, and one is a deliverability link. So you have to know a little bit behind, okay, who are you trying to really target? So anyone clicking on the link to strategy and business is going to a blog post about one of our partners, Personify, and they're acquiring another organization. And the second link is a prospecting link going to a blog post that's talking about prospecting and how to do it without purchasing lists. And the third is a deliverability link, basically talking about DMARC and any other authentication type that does increase deliverability. So they're very different links, and we might want to funnel these subscribers into very different segments. But before we do that, we need to create those segments to use this, okay? So I'm just wanted to show you this so we can go ahead and save the draft. And I'm going to go under segmentation, create static segment, and I'm going to create strategy clickers. And I'll call this prospecting clickers. And I'll call this deliverability clickers. And now you can associate your segments with a category if you wish. I already have a category called clickers. And go ahead and save. Now that we've created our segments, we can go back into our draft. Okay. And now we've created our email. We have our links in here. Now we can advance in the process and go to Next. And we can see here that we have 3 links in our email. They're all going to different blog posts. You can give it an easy to remember name. Now this is the Segment Clickr feature right here on the right-hand side where you can add anyone that clicks on this link to a specified segment. So we know that this is our strategy segment. So let's go ahead and search for strategy. And I'm going to select that. And then for prospecting, we're going to select our prospecting. And for our deliverability subject matter, we're going to choose deliverability. Okay. So now what we've done is we have 3 links in our email. We've given them an easy to remember name simply for reporting purposes. This is what you see in the reporting for that link. And then also segment clickers, you're going to be able to see the segment that you chose in this box right here. So everything looks correct. We have our strategy link going to our strategy clickers, our prospecting link going to our prospecting clickers, and our deliverability link going to our deliverability clickers. Now we can go next. And you can send now or schedule to send at a later time and date. And, oh, now here is where I did a naughty thing, and I actually did not create my text version of the email. Therefore, I'm getting a spam score that is higher than recommended. So let's just go back to that process and fix it. So this is a good example of why the Spam Assassin third-party solution is finding it not good that I don't have a text version. Now, I don't spend a lot of time since simply our text versions are, it's very rare that one actually gets served unless somebody has an antique BlackBerry or something of the sort, or if you actually allow people to select their email format preference, then obviously then you want to take the time and do a text version. So I just simply convert the HTML to text. I put view online at the top and save. All right, 2 birds, 1 stone. All right, so that brought the spam score down. So that's typically, if you get a higher spam score, it's more than likely that because you haven't selected or created a text version of your email. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and hit send live message. Now, when you do that, your email is deployed. Anyone that clicks on those links are funneled into those segments. So now what can you do with those segments? Well, you can do a number of things. You can create a new message and schedule it to go out tomorrow and send it to your strategy clickers. So anyone that's highly engaged in learning about strategy, you can send them a follow-up email about maybe some additional information about that article. So really the sky is the limit in how you want to use this information. You've always been able to go into the custom search and do reporting on sent messages and take into consideration your message behavior or opens or delivery status by message, and funneled from the back end after that email's been sent, you can get to those subscribers that clicked on certain links. But this is just a way of ending it so you can have a little bit of proactiveness about your email campaigns and if you have something in mind you're trying to accomplish. So with that information, you can go ahead and create a new message. And maybe you want to send a follow-up email to anyone that clicked on the strategy link that talks about additional information on the subject, or maybe an invitation to an event for your strategy webinar that you're hosting. Okay, so that you're already collecting the information that they're interested in it. Now, what do you do with that information once you have it? So that's really the challenge with any type of program like this, is you have to first understand what's possible in order to strategize what you would like to do before you actually enter in the product and send out an email. So that is how to use segment clicker features. Now, what you do with that information is entirely up to you, but if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to High Road Solution Support at 703-297-8886, or send us an email to support@highroadsolution.com, and we'd be happy to assist you. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.